Don't got you, I got nothing. This feeling don't try, this party won't end. If I didn't rap, play, don't care, would you still? If I'm in my mind at work, would you still?
Dang, you can't even see me that well.
I'd rather you trust me than
All right, y'all. I'm live on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram per usual every Monday. So I'm gonna get on with the reading because I don't really want to be on here too long. Like I said, I don't really feel that great. I've been fasting, so I haven't had anything to eat. I'm kind of tired. Like I'm used to fasting, like just for like spiritual sense. But like when I got home and I didn't really do anything today, like I kind of just like packed a couple of orders. I was just like beat. I was tired, and I don't know why, but I was just incredibly tired. So I took a nap, and I just really, like, literally just got up from my nap, and I was like, I gotta get on live, and do these readings for you guys. So I'm gonna do a couple of readings. If you sent in your donation, I'm gonna start with you. So I'm gonna start off with Stephanie. So let's do Stephanie's reading since she sent hers since this morning. So let's do Stephanie's reading. Let's see, let's see. Oof. All right, let's do Stephanie. Interesting. Stephanie, you're gonna have to kind of restrain yourself because there just seems to be a lot of negative self-talk. I guess it's not really it's a negative self-talk. It could be like you thinking really nasty or mean-spirited thoughts. Because the devil tried to show up, and then the Nine of Swords is here, so it could be a little bit of just like having a really hard time trying to accept something for what it is. So, I'm getting the movie. This is like my favorite movie of all time. It's called The Craft. I love that movie. It's like my favorite movie of all time. Like that's my favorite movie. I'm seeing like you are possibly like either thinking about revenge, plotting on revenge, or could be possibly like really kind of like very spiteful. So you might be thinking these particular thoughts. Now, I do also feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you waiting or anticipating something to change in your life. There also seems to be a little bit of like you having to wait into things to kind of manifest into your. Hey, Lonnie, having to wait things for things to manifest into your life, but it does require some sort of sacrifice. So you may be possibly going through a lot emotionally, mentally, spiritually. But I also feel like with you is that you are really upset. It could be because of, some sort of, it could be because someone has seems like they've moved on, but they haven't really moved on. I also feel like there just seems to be a little bit of disturbances in your sleep. Like you're not having a really good experience as far as your sleeping pattern. There just seems to be a lot of disturbances with your sleeping, and you could be possibly um, loss of appetite too. So I don't know. It's just something about like you something about a change that has happened, but it's more so coming out in more so physical, manifesting in more physical ways. I do also feel like for you, you're coming off very fatigued as well, but I feel like because you've been doing a lot of thinking and you could be possibly spending a lot of alone time with yourself, you could be possibly overthinking a lot of things. And again, it could be manifesting into you having a lot of negative thinking. But I don't feel like it's like negative, like, I don't think you're gonna like trigger warning, but I don't think you're gonna self harm. But there just could be a little bit of just like you having a nasty, disdainful thought about somebody. Like I'm seeing like rage. I'm seeing like um a thin line between love and hate. That quote. a thin line between love and hate. I'm seeing rage. I'm seeing half. I mean, what is that? What does that saying go? How does that saying go? Hell, no. What is it? What is it? Hell, was it half a woman's? Dang it. What is it? Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Something about a woman's fury. How hath a woman's fury? Is that the quote? I think that's the quote. Don't quote me. I think that's the quote. I feel like it's how something wrath a woman's. I don't know. It's like escaping me now. I have to. I'm gonna look it up soon. It'll come to me, but I feel like that is what's happening. Like there seems to be a lot of fury. I'm getting a little bit of like acrimony, like Taraji P Henson. Like I'm seeing you kind of like really upset. It's wrath. It's fury. It's hate. So just be careful with that. Like woosah it out, okay? Hopefully Juicy jumps on TikTok so she can moderate it. Okay. Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. That is the that's the quote that I was looking for. It was like literally at the tip of my tongue. I'm like, what is that quote? What is that quote? But the quote is hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So I feel like that is what's happening. You could be possibly going through a little bit of like feeling like you want to get some sort of payback or some sort of revenge. So please get that in check. Hey Tracy, please get that in check because I feel like that is what's happening. I feel like you're feeling that energy, or you're feeling kind of that hatred for someone. There also seems to be a little bit of like you coming off very emotional around this time as well. You could be finding yourself very sensitive. Either like even like it's like watching a movie or watching a show. I do feel like you're coming off very sensitive and you're coming off a very um, vulnerable. We are coming up on what is it? The 12th. We should be going into no. I think we already had new moon. We are going to be coming up on the full moon. So I feel like this is why you might be possibly coming off very sensitive around this time. And of course, we're going into Pisces, so it's going to be more so of a Pisces is a water sign, so it's going to be something that's a season that's going to be very sensitive, very vulnerable. A lot of emotions might come up around that time frame. So I feel like you might be feeling that around this time. Now, I do also feel like there could be a little bit of like anticipation, or you could be. Shut up, Shannon. You could be possibly. Um, Someone may be possibly trying to trigger you emotionally, or you could be possibly trying to trigger someone else. I feel like someone is possibly trying to get a reaction out of you, or trying to get you to come out of your face, or trying to get you to come out of you trying to be the bigger person. Let's say, for example, you were dealing with somebody and you guys are not speaking anymore. I feel like someone could be possibly trying to trigger you in order for you to come out of excommunication. So be careful with that, because again, someone could be possibly just doing these things on purpose because they want you to kind of crack first. There just seems to be a little bit of a game of just like, well, if you're not talking to me, well, I'm not gonna talk to you either. And if you're not gonna talk to me, I'm gonna make you crack, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say these types of things in order for you to kind of get you to come to me first. You know what I mean? Like someone's playing a little bit of mind games. Someone is also at a distance from you. This could be just energetically. This can be literally miles away from you, or they just could be emotionally distant from you. I feel like someone may be possibly watching you at a distance. Someone is also still possibly keeping still tabs on you, trying to check in with you, or trying to figure out what you're up to. They keep going back and forth whether or not they want to come forward or move forward towards you. You just like water signs, or you just like water season. Yeah, we're going into Pisces, child. It's about to get a little emotional. But I feel like with you, Stephanie, there just seems to be a little bit of like someone could be possibly at a distance watching you, or trying to figure out what you're up to, or they're trying to keep like a close watch on you, but also at the same time still trying to keep their distance away from you. I do also feel like this is someone who keeps going back and forth whether or not they do want to kind of communicate with you. They keep going back and forth whether or not they want to kind of like reach out to you. This is also someone who possibly owes you some sort of an explanation too, because I do feel like this is someone who has a lot of explaining to do to you. And I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you maybe possibly waiting for an apology or some sort of forgiveness is needing to be had between two people. Um, I do also feel like someone either misses you, they're still thinking about you. Someone also maybe possibly having still some sort of regrets about things that, or I also I always say like remorse is a lot more settling to someone uh, rather than regret, because regret is like you are regretting doing something, but remorse is like you wish you can take it back. You wish that you can rewrite history. So I feel like someone is wishing that they can rewrite history between you two, because I feel like they feel like if they didn't do something or they didn't say something to you, there will be a possibility for you guys to be a little bit more amicable or be in a more of a positive space. But I also feel like this is also someone who feels like um, they don't owe you an explanation. Like this is someone that still has a little bit of ego. Like they're sorry, but at the same time they're just like they expect you to just get over it. Like I don't know why they have that energy. Like maybe they're used to treating you, or they're used to maybe they're used to treating you a certain way, or maybe they're used to speaking to you a certain way, or you kind of like taking shit from them, like really, like not to say that you don't have a spine, or not to say you don't have a backbone, not to say that you lack boundaries, but they're used to treating you, or they're used to being in a situation with you that is a little bit more comfortable. They're used to being in a situation with you that requires less effort. And I know that sounds really bad, and I'm sorry to say that, but I just feel like someone doesn't feel like they should work hard to attain you or to keep you. And that sounds really gross, but that is just where their mindset is. They don't feel like they should work overtime, or they don't feel like they should do that, unfortunately. And they just feel like you should just shut up and just put up with what they have going on. And that sounds really horrible, um, but this is how they feel. They're coming off as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this is someone that goes between coming off very cocky, very egotistical, very calculative, very greedy, very selfish. And then on the other hand, they're very sensitive. They're very vulnerable. Can be someone who's like a big baby. Like this could be like a grown man, but they're deep down inside. They're very sensitive. They're very mushy. They're very emotional. So there just seems to be a little bit of a duality with this person. They go between having a lack of confidence, very insecure, very vulnerable, very sensitive, and then they can kind of flip it, and they can be very egocentric. They can be someone that is full of themselves. This is someone who feels like they don't owe anybody anything. They're going to do what they want to do regardless of what you feel, and you just got to just deal with it. So there just seems to be a little bit of duality with this person, unfortunately, or fortunately, however that may be for you. All right. Who's next? All right, let me do Trice. So I'm going to do Trice, then it's going to be Kimi, Leonetta, Miss Lee, Shannon, Tracy, Taila, Kem, Shernette, and then Noah. Let me do Trice. And then Noah, I added you to my list, so you're good. Let me move this a little bit so I can see. All right, I'm gonna wait. Let me say the list one more time. So I'm gonna do Trice. So don't worry about Trice. I'm doing Kimi, Lonnie, Miss Lee, Shannon, Tracy, Taila, Kem, Shernette, Noah. That's the line for now. Louis. Let me do Trice. All right, let's do trace. I hate new cards because they hurt to shuffle. Like literally hurt to shuffle them. I have like little mini bruises in the corners of my hands because of the shuffling. Oh my god, the worst. All right. Oof, I hate new cards. All right. Let's do trace. Louis, come here. I hear him playing with something. Louis. Ah, crap. What are you doing? What are you doing? You better not be eating nothing. I'm not spending more money on you. I don't usually read 4 cards, but we're going to do this, okay? So this is going to be for Trice. Okay, Trice. This is, okay. Either someone is cheating or someone is emotionally, like, no longer in a relationship or a connection, meaning that someone is... Sorry, y'all. I got to close the door so Louie don't get out. Someone could be emotionally cheating, or someone could be physically cheating, or someone could just be possibly coming off very sneaky in a relationship. Many of the signs that are coming out are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sag. There just seems to be a little bit of like someone is just not emotionally invested in the relationship or the connection, and there just seems to be some sort of decision that they're having to be, I guess, have to make, because like someone has to make a decision whether or not they want to be in a relationship anymore or they want to be in a connection anymore. I know it sounds really blunt, and I know it sounds very blunt, but that's what I'm seeing. I just feel like someone just is deciding to walk away, but before they officially walk away, I feel like they're just emotionally kind of like no longer invested. I do also feel like there is like something about you either having to break someone's heart or having to kind of go through some sort of a separation as well. I do see you're going to be signing some sort of paperwork. Definitely getting Usher's papers. I'm ready to sign them papers. Definitely Usher. Papers, honey. Somebody's about ready to sign some papers. Um, Jesus Christ. Trice, I ain't gonna put too much of your business on here because that's just really personal. But I will say, because I'm not gonna tell nobody that they're getting divorced on here. But I can say that there's a divorce or a separation coming up for you, unfortunately. I do feel like you are the one that's going to be filing for divorce, or you are the one that's going to be letting somebody go. And I do feel like someone's going to have a hard time accepting the fact that you want to walk away, you want to let them go. I feel like someone may be possibly wanting to fight for the relationship, or they could be possibly trying to kind of reinvent the wheel, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like you both are on a hamster wheel. And I feel like somebody wants to kind of like reinvent the wheel or really want to kind of like rebuild. But I don't feel like that is what's best for the other person. You also could be sneaking money. Yeah. Yeah, Jice. Either it's sneaky money, you could be possibly trying to kind of like hide money. Because I feel like you're preparing yourself. Louis wants to say hi, y'all. Louis wants to say hi. I don't want to put your business. I don't want your goodies. I don't want to put your goodies out there. I don't want them to see your goodies. I gotta hide your. I gotta hide your goodies. Let me say hi to your people. They miss you. He just turned 1. He literally just turned 1 on Friday. My baby is a big boy. He a big boy. Right, Poppy? You're a big boy. Say hi, hey aunties. Say hi to your aunties. Say hi to your aunties and uncles. Hmm? 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 Say hi, boo boo. Okay. He just woke up from a nap. Okay, Poppy. Okay, okay, okay. He just woke up from a nap. But there just seems to be a divorce on the way. There just seems to be some sort of separation as well. Trace, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna put your business all out there, but it would be smart for you. Oh God, I'm not trying to give you no like advice. Because it's gonna be some man that's gonna be watching me like, oh my God, Cynthia is such a like a feminist, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no, no, I'm not a feminist, but I am gonna say like if you are going to like put some sort of money aside, that would be wise. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're gonna be putting some money aside, you know you're going through some sort of separation or divorce, spit it out, boy. I do feel like that is going to be wise for you. I do feel like there also seems to be some sort of decision or hard decision that you're having to make. Someone also doesn't want the relationship to kind of crumble, so they could be possibly doing whatever that they possibly can to kind of really salvage the marriage or the connection. But and also someone is like no longer, this is gonna sound so bad, but someone is no longer on your on you, it's not, this is someone who's no longer on your equal playing field, meaning that you maybe have possibly evolved from the relationship and maybe they have not, maybe they still are possibly stagnant in whatever whatever phase of their life that they're in right now, they're just stagnant. I feel like someone has put a cap to their growth. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's the other person. The other person's not evolving. And I feel like, unfortunately for you, or fortunately for you, you are evolving. Someone just is just watching you become a completely different person. You're not the same person that they either married or decide to be in a relationship with. The DM needs to get it together. I mean, it may be too late for that person to get it together. Unfortunately, I just see like I'm seeing like signing paperwork, like something is gonna be like final. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, or fortunately, maybe you wanted this to happen. So I'm not gonna say unfortunately. So maybe you wanted this to happen. Why did my laptop freeze? Oh, all right. Let me see. Who's next? I have Kimi. After Kimi is gonna be Lonnie, Miss Lee, Shannon, Tracy, Taila, Kem, Shanette, and then Noah. You can't wait till you get a dog, girl. It's like he's like a child. It's not even, he's a child. Like it's not even, he's not even a dog. You know what I mean? He's a child. All right. Let's do Kimi. These cards are so stiff. I can't read the super chats. Let me read the super chats. Oof. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me read the super chats. Thank you for your services, Sin. Your readings are always on point. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're doing amazing. I'm gonna get to you because you already donated. So I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you. All right, let me do Kimi. All right. Kimi, I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for you. All right, so Kimi, for you, there seems to be a little bit of like you having to make some sort of decision about a relationship. I'm gonna give it real 100%, like real 100 with you, Kimi. This is someone who's very emotionally manipulative, so just be careful with that. They're very calculative, okay? I do also feel like you're gonna decide to cut this person off. Like, let's say, for example, someone is coming towards you and they're wanting to kind of like be with you. They're trying to kind of, or maybe they've made some sort of final decision that they do want to move forward with you romantically. This is someone that may be possibly the same age as you, or are just coming off immature. Okay, I'm seeing that there just seems to be a little bit of like their efforts are just really. Someone said you did a reading this weekend and she was so happy for that reading. I don't know who it is, but yeah. Who is it, you see? Was it Bella? I know Bella had a reading this weekend. I don't know if that's Bella, but I don't know if it's Bella. Um, it was Bella? Yeah. I talked to her this weekend. Um, I feel like with you, Kimi, if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, just know that this is someone who is very immature. This is also someone who is, their efforts are very minimal. So, meaning that this is someone who's going to put in the least effort at first. And then after that, once they realize, this is someone that they really want to truly invest in, they're going to start to make some sort of like big grand gestures. Now, this is someone who's very, again, emotional, but calculative with their emotions, meaning that they could be very manipulative. Be careful with that. I don't really see good things with this person. I'm going to be honest with you. I just feel like this is someone who maybe possibly you're going to be cutting them off. I see you purposely trying to ignore them. I see you purposely trying to avoid them. I do also feel like if someone is trying to kind of reach out to you, be, emotional and trying to be vulnerable with you, I do feel like you're going to kind of like ignore this energy, and you have you should. You should. You definitely should. Okay. I do feel like if they don't get the reaction that they're looking for from you, they're going to be very persistent and they're going to keep reaching out to you several times, like trying to get a reaction out of you, trying to get you to kind of like sway. Like I said, this is a very emotional, manipulative person, so I feel like they're trying to manipulate you into A, being in their lives, or two, to kind of like suppress your energy. Like, this is the energy vampire. You need to run for the hills. I'm in the hills. Na, 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 na. Got that song by Travis Scott. In the hills. Da, 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 da. Anyways, yeah. Kimi, I need you to run, like literally run from this person. And this person is coming towards you, and they made their decision that they got their eyes on you. They definitely got their eyes on you. Sorry if y'all could hear Louis. What can I do, y'all? He's my child. All right. Give me my money. I don't know if you. It's called cheat. Oh, Cheem. I knew that. Duh. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. You know who this person is, Kimi. You know who this is. This is not a stranger. This is someone that you have history with. All right, let me do Lonnie. I just see you cutting somebody off really soon. All right, let me do Lonnie. After Lonnie is going to be Miss Lee, Shannon, Tracy, Taila, Cheem, Noah, Shanette, and then Chastity. And you guys, I will be doing free readings on TikTok on Thursday. So if you're not following me on my TikTok, you should be following me on TikTok because I'm going to be doing readings on there. Free readings, live readings on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm only going to be doing it for an hour, so first come, first serve. Literally, like I'm going to be on there for an hour and then I'm going to be out because I already know people are going to be like coming at me like crazy on TikTok for a free reading. So if you do want a free reading with me, please make sure to follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is JustCynRoy, which is like my business name. You guys already know. If you don't know, it's JustCynRoy, JustCynRoy on there. But I'm gonna be doing free readings. I'm gonna, ooh, child. I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna be I feel like it's gonna be very overwhelming, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how. I'm only gonna do it for an hour. So like literally I'm just gonna like pick a name, do a reading, pick a name, do a reading, pick a name, do a reading. So if you can get in where you fit in, meet me on TikTok on Thursday at 7 p.m. You got the same dress on? Girl, I got this color and I got this dress in green too. It's a cute little dress. The fact that we got the same dress on right now, twins. I think it's how your filter of the how your filter of the time you want. Yeah, it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, thank you. So I'll see you on Thursday. Follow me on TikTok if you want a free reading. All right, Lonnie. Lonnie, you stressed out about your family. Lonnie, you're stressed out about your family. Lonnie, you could also be thinking about moving too. So there could be a little bit of like stress regarding that too. Like maybe possibly thinking about moving, maybe possibly going away. There are also going to be some sort of travel plans that are also going to be coming up for you as well. Sorry, lately I've been texting crazy. I don't know what's going on. You've been texting? Like, what do you mean texting? I'm lost. I don't know what that means. But I feel like with you, Lonnie, there's going to be travel plans that are going to be coming up for you. Like, I feel like you're going to be traveling soon. There also seems to be a little bit of like you wanting to get away from your family, only because there could be a little bit of stress going on with you as well. You're just wanting to be just left alone. You also, your sleeping pattern could be completely off as well. You are coming out very fatigued. There also seems to be a little bit of like, I have a lot of travel plans with no money. Girl, the money gonna come in. You gotta manifest that shit. You gotta manifest that shit. But I feel like there just used to be travel plans coming up for you. But I feel like you're gonna be going away soon. I also feel like you're coming off very emotional. You're worried about your finances. Again, if your sleeping pattern is disturbed or off. There also seems to be a little bit of like inner battles that you may be possibly going on as well. So you could be possibly going through some sort of an emotional transformation, but I feel like that requires for you to kind of separate. So this is why you could be possibly trying to isolate yourself from your friends and your family so that you can be able to really tap into who you are. Also trying to kind of like really follow or lead with your intuition as well. Louis, spit it out. Good boy. I also feel like with you, Lonnie, there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to find some sort of peace of mind. You may be surrounded by a lot of chaos. You may be surrounded by a lot of, if it's not chaos, it could be a little bit of like, if it's not chaos, you could be surrounded by a lot of naysayers, meaning that there could be people around you that may not believe in your vision. There also could be a lot of people that could not, like, they don't really believe in what you stand for. So there just could be a clash of morality, or there could be a clash of just the mindset, right? You're like, seriously, Lana, I feel like you need to find your tribe. Seriously, you need to find your tribe. Like, literally. I don't know if it's like because of the area that you're in, which is really strange because Louisiana, or not Louisiana, I'm sorry, New Orleans, there just seems to be a lot of people who are into roots or people who are into like spirituality. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard for you to find your tribe, but it doesn't necessarily mean that your tribe is going to be where you are physically. Because a lot of my tribe members are not in Miami. A lot of my tribe members are from like LA, New York, Louisiana, New Orleans, Atlanta. I have people who like follow me in Kansas. I have people in Italy. Like I have like it's like we're spread out, right? So I feel like you're having to kind of like really find who your tribe members are. Um, yes, Lent starts Wednesday, and I'm going within before spring. That's amazing. Oh yeah, Shannon's in Mississippi, so I feel like I have like we're all spread out. You know what I mean? So I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to kind of really find your tribe members. I mean, and also to really stay connected too, because I do feel like you're not finding people that you feel are like minded or resonating with you. So there just seems to be a little bit of like you again having to kind of find people that relate to you. I do also feel like with you, there could be someone around you that could be offering something to you as well. Uh, I do feel like there's going to be someone that's going to be coming in. There's someone that is going to be from your past that's going to offer you a relationship or a higher level of commitment, but I feel like you're going to walk away from them. It could be Aries, Leo, Sag. It could also be someone that you are familiar with. This is not a new person. It's someone who's already previously around you. I do also feel like there are possibly looking at some sort of possibilities with you, but I also feel like with you, Lonnie, don't worry too much about your finances because I do feel like going into May, April, May, there's going to be some sort of shift with your finances. Girl, I also feel like for you, Lonnie, Lonnie, you need to really pay attention to your finances because you are the source of why you don't why there seems to be some sort of instability with your finances. You the source of that. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're the source of that. Possibly not spending intentionally. You could also be possibly spending money on things that you don't really need to be spending money on. Like for example, you're going to Mardi Gras, girl. I know you're going to spend some money. I know you're going to spend some money. Nobody goes to Mardi Gras and don't spend no money. I'm just saying. Steph, I already did yours. Go back. I did your reading already. You're addicted to spending. See, that's the problem. You can't be addicted to spending and complain you ain't got no money. It takes sacrifice. It takes spending intentionally. Louis, if you knock down my light, I am going to be pissed. Louis, y'all know he's infamous for that. He likes to knock down my lighting. Louis, come over here. Everybody has a vice, right? Whether that's Amazon, whether that's Fashion Nova, whether that's Shein, like everybody has a vice, right? It doesn't even have to be like those types of stores, but some people have a vice. Like you need to get a hold of that. And there's a lot of people who have the mentality, well, I'm gonna spend it and make it right back, Sin. I'm gonna blow the check and make it right back, Sin. Okay, go ahead, Mom. I used to be that way. I was like, man, I'm gonna spend this money, but I'm gonna make it right back. Spirit's never gonna leave me without no money. God never gonna leave me without no money. God's always going to provide for me. God's always going to fuel me where I lack. Okay, but then you gotta learn that okay, God gonna show you a lesson and not provide for you for months, and then you're like, okay, well, I blew it and not I can't make it right back. And I feel like God may be possibly trying to teach you a lesson with financial literacy. So you better get it together. You better get it together. That's your mentality, spending, get it right back. Not Uber Eats. Not Uber Eats. Uber Eats is your kryptonite, Shannon. Yo, when you know what it is with Uber Eats, like Postmates, DoorDash, it's the laziness. It's the laziness of not wanting to get up to go get my food. It's you're paying for convenience. Literally, those apps like DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, you're paying for convenience. You're paying for them to bring it to you because you don't feel like going to go get your own food. Because those fees, baby, those fees to just get you your food, like to bring your food, is just crazy. Like you're buying something for like maybe $10, but it's coming up to like $25. It's just the fees are crazy. No, I'm not on YouTube. I'm not any. I'm done with Lonnie. I'm gonna get on Miss Lee, but I was just like going off on a tangent about like these apps. Like, you're spending so much money, so much money for convenience. All right, let me do Miss Lee, and then I'll do Shannon, and then Tracy, and then Taila, then Cheem, Cheem, Noah, Trinette, Chastity, and then Jasmine. All right, let's do Miss Lee. Those fees on DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, baby. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's a fee just to use the app, and then on top of that, you got a tip. It's the fees are just, it's getting out of hand. The fees are getting out of hand. Literally getting out of hand. Fees are high. It don't make me even want my food no more. Like, when I see, like, oh my God, my meal's only $10. And then when I get to the checkout, it's just like $15, $30. I'm just like, damn, do I even want to eat anymore? It's just so much money. And then you don't want to be that person that don't tip your Uber driver or your Postmates driver or your Uber Eats driver. You don't want to be that person. You're like, dang, like, you don't want them spitting in your food. You don't want them to mess with your food. So you have to leave a good tip because you don't want them to mess with your food. You don't want them, to kind of like zhuzh your order up. So you make sure that you tip them really well so that they can give you exceptional service. At that point, I'll be my Uber Eats and go get it myself. Because at this point, these fees are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. All right, boo. Have fun at Mardi Gras. Let me do Miss Lee. They steal the bag. Even if they steal the bags, like, my trust issues. My trust issues when it comes to that. It's just like, I don't know. All right, let's do Miss Lee. I gotta watch Louis. He's a little crafty little one. He ate one of his toys today, and I didn't even realize he was chewing and eating on it. Like, literally swallowing it. All right, y'all. God, this dog. All right, so this is going to be for Miss Lee. Miss Lee, what I'm seeing for you, I understand, but you just read me. I need to stop using DoorDash delivery. It's so convenient. I know it's hard. Those people, you know what? I should buy more stocks in them because I just feel like they're gonna be around for a really long time. Only because people love the convenience of not having to go get their food. It's just the convenience factor of it all. So what I'm seeing for you, Miss Lee, I'm seeing that there seems to be someone that could be coming towards you. And I feel like you're going to be happy to hear from this person because I do feel like you're going to feel like the ball's in your court. It could be Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel like for whatever reason, you could possibly be creating some sort of boundaries with this person or just kind of like trying to protect yourself from this person, maybe because you already know what comes with this person. So it just seems to be a little bit of like you coming off very cautious, but at the same time, very excited that this person is coming towards you. I do also feel like this could have been someone that may have been holding back from you, but I do feel like this is someone that is going to be coming in to apologize to you. There is going to be an apology, there's going to be an explanation, and there's going to be a resolution between you two. I do also feel like for you, there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to be patient, and not even with the situation, but just having to be patient with yourself. There just seems to be a little bit of like you coming off incredibly too hard on yourself or applying too much pressure on yourself. There just seems to be a little bit of just like you not being patient with yourself whatsoever. You could also be trying to kind of like move past an Aries, Leo, Sag, like maybe possibly trying to move on, or maybe again trying to create boundaries with this person because you feel like you need to kind of protect yourself from this energy. This is a very flighty energy. Fire signs are very flighty, okay? Very flighty energy. This is also someone who's very like reactionary, meaning that they could be possibly trying to get a reaction out of you, or this is someone who just reacts very deeply or very passionately towards anything, right? So they're very reactionary. I do also feel like this is someone that is going to be coming out of the blue. this is someone that you maybe possibly have some sort of unfinished business with, and they may possibly feel like they want to fix things with you. They do want to put in a lot of time and effort into fixing things with you. Sorry, y'all, that's Louie, my puppy. I feel like they just want to kind of like move things forward with you. And I feel like, again, you're going to feel happy because you're going to feel like you have the upper hand in the situation. It's just unfinished business, but I do, what it's saying as far as advice, it's saying for you to get all of the information, use your logic and your emotion when having to make some sort of decision, because you're going to be left with a decision. This is someone that's also coming in very like timid or very quiet or very shy at coming towards you. They may be very nervous when they're talking to you. They may stutter when they start to talk to you. It's like someone's coming out very nervous and telling you how they feel and being incredibly honest. And if you're wondering whether or not this person is being honest with you, yes, they're being honest with you. They're being honest with you. Whatever they tell you, they're feeling, how they feel towards you, where they are currently in the stage in their life emotionally, they're being honest with you. So take for face value what they're saying to you. And again, don't let someone rush you into making some sort of decision as well. Take your time. Don't let nobody bully you into making some sort of decision. Oh my goodness. All right, let me do Shannon. After Shannon's going to be Tracy, Taila, Cheem, Noah, Shanette, Chastity, and then Jasmine. Let me see. And then Ash, why do you always do this to me? And then Blue. Why do you always do this to me? You stay doing this to me. You know who you are. You try not to use DoorDash a lot. I'm telling you, those fees, oh my God, those fees are where they trap you. They trap you with those fees. The fees is the one it's the fees that's trapping you, okay? The fees have you in shackles with Uber Eats, Postmates, and DoorDash. It's just ridiculous, bro. Oh, your goal is not to use DoorDash at all this year and to use Instacart. I love Instacart. It's a little pricey. $100 a month. It's a little pricey, but I like Instacart. I really wish we had an Amazon Fresh down here. We don't have Amazon Fresh, but I really love Amazon Fresh. When I was in New York and I used Amazon Fresh, I really loved it. But they don't have one here in Miami, so unfortunately. But that's a good habit though. Use Instacart instead of using DoorDash, because you can actually buy groceries instead of buying something that's only gonna last you a couple of hours and then you're hungry again. You know what I mean? Cook your food, you know. Cooking is a trap though. Using all those pots and pans and then you're only making this meal that you're gonna eat for like maybe a couple of minutes and then you gotta wash all those dishes. Ugh. Cooking is a trap too. Let me do, who am I doing? Give me a run for my money. Literally. Let me do Shannon. Let the world premiere. Give me a run for my money. I wanna be with you. Yeah. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. All right. This is for Shannon. Shannon. Okay, for Shannon, what I'm seeing for you, what I see for you is, hey Janae. My boo. What I'm seeing for you is that Shannon, why do you think about leaving your job? Ooh, child. I feel like you're thinking about leaving your job. Louis. The chewing. Come on now. Shannon, I feel like you're deciding that you're thinking about leaving your job. Not that you don't make good money. I feel like you make decent amount of money, but there just seems to be a little bit like in your intuition. Hey, baby. Hey, Janae. Your intuition is telling you that you're wanting to go away, you're wanting to leave, you're wanting to go into things that are, you feel like are a lot more on your level. You could also possibly feel like people around you may not be on your level at your workplace. There just seems to be a lot of competitive energy in your workplace as well. A lot of people may be possibly backstabbing. I'm getting like crabs in a barrel. So I feel like in your workplace there could be a lot of competitive energy. A lot of people are not treating people very nicely in the workplace. Okay, maybe possibly trying to level up, but the way that they're going about it can be very nice, nasty, or very passive aggressive. I do also feel like for with you, you might be also coming out very guarded. Main signs that are coming out around you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel like with you, with your intuition, I feel like you're not really trusting of your intuition. There also seems to be a little bit with you that you may be possibly trying to kind of really delve deep and trying to figure out what you need to do, but it's saying you know exactly what you need to do, but you keep looking for some sort of opinions or some sort of advice that are maybe possibly exterior to you, and it's saying that you really don't need to do that because you know exactly what you need to do. I do also feel like things are being hidden or veiled from you as well. You may be possibly trying to tap in spiritually, but I feel like you're being blocked, and it's on purpose. Um, you're welcome, Stephanie. Stephanie, I'm getting like we'll talk. We'll talk, Stephanie. um, but I feel like with you, Shannon, you again trying to kind of like find some sort of purpose or some sort of meaning. I also feel like you may be possibly asking yourself a lot of difficult questions as well, trying to figure out why things keep happening the way they keep happening in your life. So you're asking yourself a lot of tough questions. I do also feel like with you, tell you later. I will. You know I will. I feel like with you, uh, Shannon, there just seems to be a little bit of like you trying to bring some sort of peace in your home as well. You might be possibly moving furniture, or you could be possibly doing things to kind of beautify your home. But again, you're trying to create or cultivate some sort of peace within your home. I do also feel like you're trying to get your emotions back balanced as well. So again, there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to take your time with yourself. I also feel like you're having to kind of like recharge spiritually, but also recharge physically too. Something about you having to get your body in shape, Shannon. Not to say that you're out of shape, but it could be a little bit of like you having to kind of like exercise not only spiritually but physically. And you may not want to exercise physically. You're just like, I don't want to exercise. I don't want to exercise. It's not exercise because of your weight. It's exercise because I feel like it's going to be a place for you to kind of really get your you know how people always say they exercise to kind of not because they want to look good, but because they want to be healthy, or they maybe possibly use that time to kind of really kind of like keep them disciplined. You're needing discipline, Shannon. Not to say that you're a rebel, like you don't listen, but no, I just feel like you're needing a routine. That's what I wanted to say. You're needing a routine. You lack a routine. I feel like I just read my own damn self because I need a routine too. Because I've been slacking. I've been going to Pilates, but I need to go back to the gym. I need to lift weights. I need to go back in the gym and lift weights. I'm trying to be fine all year round, not just in the summer, okay? I'm trying to be fine all year round. You know what I mean? All right. Says holla here for a pimp. Who's next? Who's next? Go. Who's next? All right, I'm gonna do Tracy. What is your question? Okay, I'm gonna do Tracy. Oh shoot, where did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna do Tracy. After Tracy's gonna be Taila. Hold on, Taila. Okay. Oh yeah. So Taila, Cheem. I think I'm saying it right. Cheem, Noah, Shernette, Chastity, Jasmine, and then Blue. So I ain't forget. I ain't forget the name now. I did not forget. Okay, let's do Tracy. I'm just saying, Shannon, don't kill me. Weak, spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit. Good boy. Good. Leave it. He's so bad. Let's do Tracy. Tracy wants to know about her business. So let's tap into her business. Like her actual physical business, not her act, y'all know. Let's tap into Tracy's business. All right, y'all. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, my readings are still on sale. So if y'all wanted to get a reading with me, my readings are still on sale. Use code Welcome Back at checkout so you can get a discount off your reading. I'm probably gonna have that promotion all the way up until the end of the month. I'm not sure just yet. It's hard. It depends how I feel. But anyways, my readings are on sale. So if you're doing a reading, just use code Welcome Back to get money off. I keep forgetting to tell y'all that. All right, let's do Tracy. All right, Tracy, you're booking Friday. All right, Mama. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, honey, I'm here. All right. Let's see. Tracy, you're so indecisive. Oh my God. You're so indecisive. Yep. Indecisions. You also are the reason why you're so confused, because there just seems to be a little bit. It's like if you know what you need and you want, it's mainly what you need. Because I always tell y'all, like, a need is long term, a want is short term. So when you figure out exactly what it is that you feel like you need, I feel like you could be able to make better moves. So I feel like with you, there just seems to be a lot of indecision. I do also feel like you are kind of really focused on your finances. You're putting a lot of time and energy into your finances. I do feel like your business is going to be growing. Girl, you showing up as a 10 of cups. I mean, 10 of pentacles. 10 of pentacles is like someone who's building an empire. This is someone who's like a business mogul. This is someone who is like building substantial wealth. You know what I mean? Like that's like long money, you know? So I feel like you could like be really focused on that, which is a really good thing. You could also be using that to kind of really mask your feelings as well. Someone is at a distance, or someone who someone may feel like you're coming off very emotionally distant. Okay, someone around you. Someone is also kind of feel like you're becoming so independent and that you no longer need them, or you no longer depend on them, that they may be possibly coming off very insecure. Or if it's not even insecurity, because sometimes men are not just being insecure, they just could feel like they want you to need them. So I feel like someone maybe possibly want you to need them. Cause I want you to want me too. Is that Marvin Gaye? Ooh. Is that Marvin Gaye? I think that's Marvin Gaye. That is Marvin Gaye. That's Marvin Gaye, okay? I feel like they're just, someone wants you to need them or to depend on them because that's how it used to be. So someone feels like you could be possibly changing. Or there just seems to be a little bit of like you are coming into some sort of independence. You're making your own money. You're being very self-sufficient. You're being independent. And I feel like someone should be happy for you, but I feel like someone wants you to need them or need you to want them. I just feel like that's just a man being a man. I feel like you're having to kind of learn how to balance that. Make, like, I'm not a sprinkle woman. I'm not a sprinkle girl, but you're having to kind of like really kind of like feed somebody's ego, but also gain some sort of independence from that person. There needs to be sorry, that's Louis. There needs to be a balance with that. You need to learn how to stroke somebody's ego, but also just be a boss at the same time. And that could be hard. But I feel like, Tracy, you can be able to do that. I just feel like someone is possibly just like feeling like you're getting away from them or you're slipping away from them. But like I said, your finances look good, Tracy. They picking up. They picking up. They're absolutely picking up. I do also feel like you're going to be making a lot of calls this week, or the next couple of weeks. There's going to be a lot of calls. I see there's also going to be a lot of follow-ups as too. You need to establish a really good connection or communication with your clients, meaning that maybe you should start sending out campaigns monthly or weekly, just to kind of like fill them in about what's going on with your business, or maybe some of the services that you're kind of giving out. You need to kind of build a better relationship with your clients, and that could mean maybe sending out campaigns weekly. Like maybe sign up for like MailChimp or Constant Contact, or I don't know what website you use, but sometimes your website does come with that. Like you can be able to send campaigns monthly or weekly. I feel like you're having to kind of like build a better relationship with your clients. And I feel like once you establish more so of a better business relationship with your clients, I feel like you're going to see more money coming in. So use those email campaigns, use those mailing lists to kind of build that rapport with your clients. Hold on, I can't read a client. I can't read it. What does it say? Oh, your husband. Hey, Bella. Hey, Bella. Juicy was just talking about you, literally before she got off. Give me a run for my money. I feel like if you run those campaigns weekly or monthly, Tracy, I feel like you will see an increase in engagement as far as your business. I'm just putting it out there. Wink, wink. I'm giving you a little tip. I was gonna tell her I ate my dinner so I can fuss. Congratulations on your new office, Tracy. That's huge. That's big. Making big boss moves. I love to hear it. I love to hear women making big boss moves, and Tracy's making big boss moves. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. All right. Let me do Taila. Janae is the last. Well, actually, should Janae be my last person? What time is it? Oh, I still got a little bit of time to be on here. Let me do Taila. After Taila is Chim, Noah, Shanette, Chastity, Jasmine Blue, and then Janae. Give me a run for my money. Hold on, I can't see. Let me move this. Boom. I can see both. Alright, so watery. Hold on. Okay, Tracy. Okay, let me do Taila. All right, Taila. Let's see. Cause I want you to want me too. All right. Movie. Papi. Taila, you need to come see me for a reading. Just putting it out there. You need to come see me for a reading. It's time. Ugh. Yeah, it's time. All right, Taila, this is what's going on. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's not a bad thing, but I think it's time. Oh, just by looking at your cards, I think it's time. What I'm seeing with you, I'm seeing that there's a lot of conflict going on in your life, or there could be a little bit of chaos going on. Let's say, for example, there's people around you that are coming into your life to kind of like stir up drama or to stir up some shit. I feel like that could be possibly going on. There just seems to be a lot of distractions around you, and you could be possibly trying to stay away from that, but for some reason you kind of get sucked right back into it. Main signs that are coming out around you are Aries, Leo, Sag, but I'm also getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it could be any sign. You already know how it goes. There just seems to be a little bit of like you having to be the bigger person, but I feel like you could be possibly mastering some sort of skill. Now, when I always tell people there could be possibly mastering some sort of skill, they automatically go to like, what do you mean I'm mastering skill? I'm not in school. I'm not, I'm not learning a new hobby. I'm not learning a new skill. What do you mean? It doesn't necessarily mean those types of tangible skills. It could be like you could be mastering life. Life is school. Life is work. So I feel like you could be possibly trying to master life. I do also feel like there could be possibly people that may be coming to you for some sort of advice or opinions, or people maybe possibly value your opinion. I do also feel like you could be really focused on yourself, not trying to get distracted. But again, there just seems to be a lot of distractions around you. Your energy is coming out very blocked. There also could be someone around you that's very persistent. It could be someone from your past because you do have history with this person. They could be possibly older, or someone who may be possibly around the same age as you. If they're around the same age as you, they're coming off as, I just heard my phone go off. Which phone went off? If they're around the same age as you, this is someone who has an old soul. This is someone who has an old spirit. And this is someone that is coming off as older, coming off as they have a lot of history, or they're coming off as a lot of experience than you. Again, you're having to kind of go with that, or kind of like go down this, not a rabbit hole, like go down this lesson with this person, because there seems to be something that you're having to learn. But I feel like you're coming off very blocked towards this person. Like you're really not really trying to give this person a lot of energy or a lot of time. It could be because you may feel like this person comes off as emotionally immature. It's weird because they have an old spirit, but this is someone who's maybe too playful for you, and you may be possibly not really wanting to deal with that. You also are creating some sort of boundaries as well. There's going to be a lot of communication that's going to be coming in for you. Be careful how you express yourself, because every time I see this card, for me it represents that someone has a slick mouth. Okay, someone has a slick mouth. You're too stern. You're too abrasive. You're too blunt. You cut people to the white meat with your words. You hurt people with your words. Because you're not. I'm not gonna do nothing to you, but I'm gonna cuss you out type of energy, or I'm a be very passive aggressive and cut you type of energy. So you're having to be careful with that. But I think I'm not gonna do too much. But I think it's time for you to come see me. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. And I don't really tell clients that. So well, that's not true. It's a handful. But I feel like it's time for you to come see me. Like I feel like as far as like the cards that are coming out for you, there's just a lot that's going on in your life right now that needs to be addressed. That's all I'm going to say on here. That's all I'm going to say on here. Let me do Cheem. I think that's how you say it. And I'll do Noah, Shanette, Chastity, Jasmine, Blue, Janae. Is that thing still happening? Yes, it's still happening. We right here. Yes. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. Where are you getting all these tops from? Am I still hearing from that part? Ugh. Am I still hearing from that person? Yes. Yes, you are. You're gonna hear from that person. I know what you're talking about. Yes. Because I see it in your reading. So yes. Spit it out. Thank you. Let me do Cheem. I think I'm saying it right. Cheem. You're welcome, Tracy. I'm just saying it's time for you to come see me. I'm just saying. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's about that time. I'm just saying. Just saying. I got you, boo. All right, let's do Cheem. I think I was saying it right. Cheem. Then I'll do. There's nothing to be scared about. Oh, dang, my risk. There's nothing to be scared about. All right. Let's shuffle, because these cards are so exhausting. Okay. This is for Cheem. Cheem like him. Like him. Uh, oh my god, I haven't seen your name in so long. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Cause I feel like I haven't seen your name in so long. I remember you. Let's see. What is up? What is up with everybody in their sleeping pattern? Y'all not sleeping. You're welcome. You stressed out, girl. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. I haven't seen your name in a minute. I remember your name because I used to struggle with it. So I remember your name. I used to struggle with it. Okay. What I'm seeing is that okay, you're also having a hard time falling asleep. Your sleeping patterns is off. I do also feel like with you, you could be like stressed or having some sort of anxieties, but it's mainly focusing about your future, your finances, whether or not you're going to have everything that you desire, family. There seems to be a little bit of like you worrying about security as well, or being independent or self sufficient, or having enough, or there seems to also be like a little bit of like you going through having confidence and lack of confidence. I feel like sometimes it sways back and forth. But I feel like you're going to be fine financially because you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is like the strongest card in my deck. And that symbolizes that there's going to be security for you. Now, I do also feel like with you, you're going to have ultimate wish fulfillment. Something is going to start really fast and it's going to start to pick up and you're going to try to control it. And it's your abundance. Abundance is going to be coming in. I see like a windfall of money that's going to be coming in for you as well. Again, you're going to try to control it, but I feel like you are just having to kind of like release or just surrender to the experience because I do feel like this is something that you have to go through in order for you to grow or to expand. So again, I feel prosperity and abundance coming your way, and it's going to be coming in very fast. I do also feel like with you, there may be possibly a fire sign around you, so Aries, Leo, Sag. I do also feel like there could be an Aries, Leo, Sag that has been thinking about you as well, and there is going to be some sort of new beginning with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Or it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because I'm getting a lot of fire and a lot of water. I do also feel like you're having to wait for this because there just seems to be some sort of divine timing with it. And I do also feel like things have to be spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically aligned for you in order for this new energy to come into your life. Girl, I see like stability as far as your relationships. I'm seeing stability as far as your finances. Like these are really good cards. I don't really have anything to say to you. Like this looks good. This looks really good. Like I don't really have anything else to say. You're worried about absolutely nothing. Like and I always tell my clients like be patient, but like seriously, like be patient because I do feel like a lot of good things are going to be coming up for you, or picking up for you during the beginning or the beginning of the end of May. Your life is about to like take off very quickly. Do not try to control it. Do not try to like you know don't try to kind of like manipulate or control things because I feel like no, don't worry. Because I feel like things are gonna start to pick up for you very fast. Like very fast. It's more so towards May, which is like the next Earth season, like Earth season is what I'm saying. So May, which is like we'll be in Taurus season. So don't worry too much. Don't worry too much about that. I see you kind of like scraping, which is I know you don't want to go into New Year's doing that, like scraping. Like I feel like you just have enough. You don't have any extra. You just have enough. But that's gonna change going into the summer. This looks good. I honestly like hold on for a little bit. Like people always like, I need money now. Like I need things to change now. But I feel like you're being strengthened, and I feel like you're also being prepared. Like sometimes you gotta go through. Sometimes you have to go through a little bit of suffering in order for you to appreciate when you're at the top. You know what I mean? And vice versa. Sometimes you need to be at the top to kind of appreciate your comings. You know, you had to be in the gutter. So I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to appreciate where you are in your journey so that you can be able to kind of move into the next season or phase in your life. It's looking good, okay? And you know me, I'll tell you like, girl, you in danger. But I feel like I'm telling you, in the next couple of months, your money's going to change, okay? Just hold on a little bit. Just hold on just a little bit. These are all good cards. I have no like. I don't have anything bad to say. These are all good cards. I feel like there seems to be some sort of assistance that's going to be coming in to help you too. I feel like you might also feel like abandoned by your spirit guides, or you may feel abandoned by God. Like, why are you making me go through this? You're gonna realize why you have to go through this. It's just like y'all abandon me when I need y'all the most. Like you're abandoning me. Like I really think you may be possibly praying a lot or looking like towards your spirituality to help you through this. But I feel like you're going to be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna look back at this and be like, she told me I was gonna be fine. I'm fine. You're gonna be fine. Just hold on just a little bit. Just a little bit. I know, Chima. I know. I know. It's gonna start to look up. You're going through a little bit of a storm. It's just a little storm. It's not a big storm. It's just a little bit of a storm. Spit it out. Spit it out. You just get on my nerves, boy. All right, let me do Noah. All right, let's do Noah. What did you say? You're welcome, boo. Hold on just a little bit longer. I'm telling you, it's gonna start to look up for you. You're just having to really kind of like really focus on the experience that you're having right now. I know it sounds like why should I have to go through this, but it'll make sense. I promise. It'll make sense. It'll make sense. I'll be holding on. All right. Oh my god, just so stiff. I hate this. All right. Let's do Noah. So Noah, after Noah is going to be, let me refresh this. After Noah is going to be Shanette, Chastity, Jasmine, Blue, and then Janae. Let's see, tomorrow's the 13th. All right, this is for Noah. Noah, there seems Noah, out of the blue, there's going to be somebody that's going to be coming in that wants to, or they're going to claim that they want to fix their family, or they want to kind of repair their family. This could also be someone that could have been incredibly toxic. I'm getting very impulsive energy, so a form of toxicity is being very impulsive in the wrong way and not in the good way. But I feel like someone is like coming in now saying that they want to kind of fix family. They want to make some sort of amends with the family. Charlia. Charlia. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Why is my laptop doing that? Why are you doing this to me? Hold on, let me see. What? I already did you, Charlia. go back on my channel. It's everything's on the channel. Um, I think I did already. I think I did you. Yeah, I think I did you already. I feel like with you, Noah, you're going to be receiving a lot of communication from someone. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, but I feel like this is someone that's going to be reaching out to you. Um, let's say someone may have gone away for a while, or someone may have been going through a lot, you know, or battling some sort of demons within themselves. And I feel like they may have gone away to kind of like recover, or to kind of like get their or gather themselves together. And I feel like now someone is going to be coming back in. So there just seems to be a little bit of like someone may possibly say that they have changed, or someone may possibly claim that they're no longer that type of person anymore. They're saying all of these claims, but I don't believe that. This is someone who is um, still the same person. Unfortunately, they have not changed. I do also feel like you've been doing a lot of thinking. I do also feel like with you, there just seems to be a little bit of like something about mentorship, or there could be a little bit of like you leading some sort of the masses, or being the patriarch in your family. I don't know if you are the patriarch in your family, or someone around you that may be the possibly the patriarch in your family. But there just seems to be that someone is kind of like making some sort of decision on behalf of the family. I feel like there's just a. I'm not gonna give too much, Noah, because it's a very private and sensitive um, situation. But there could be someone around you that could just be battling addictions, or just could be a battling things that are bigger and beyond you, that you can be able to repair. So you're having to kind of really create boundaries, but also separate yourself when you feel like you've done all that you can do. Okay, when you feel like you've done all that you can do, and not to feel guilty in saying that too, because a lot of people feel guilt because they can't really help maybe a family member or a spouse or a friend, and then you've given all that you can do. You've done all that you can do. So just don't let that be something that is like kind of like held over your head. So I'm not gonna do too much on here, but that's basically what I'm seeing for you. Hmm. I'll be holding on. Hold on, y'all. Hey. All right, let me do Shernette. After Shernette, it's Chastity, Jasmine Blue, and then Janae. Move, Louis. Hold on, y'all. I dare you to touch it again. I dare you. I'll put you in your crate. That's what I thought. He hates going to his crate. That's what I thought. Go to your crate. Go. Goodbye. Thank you. Go to your crate. At least he listens. Thank God. All right, let's do Trinette. Let's see, Trinette. Hmm. Chill. Shanette, be careful. Wrap it up if you're not trying to get pregnant. because I see that could be possibly a possibility. Okay. Um, or there could be someone around you that could be possibly pregnant or finding out that they're pregnant, but I feel like this is something that's out of the blue. So be careful because I'm seeing somebody is very fertile. Okay. I do also feel like with you, you're feeling a lot more emotionally satisfied than the last time we kind of spoke, or the last um, couple of weeks. I do also feel like with you, there just seems to be a little bit of like things just falling into your lap. So there just seems to be a little bit of security for you, right? Um, Shannon, I already did you. um, I did feel like there's going to be some sort of stability for you. Out of the blue, there could also be like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that is going to be coming in for you. I do also feel like this is someone that is going to be, this could be like a new opportunity for love randomly coming into your life. I do also feel like there is going to also be something about a reconciliation that's going to be coming up for you as well. There's two opportunities going to be coming into your life. Um, there just seems to be, wait, what? I read that completely wrong, Shannon. Sorry. There's going to be someone new coming into your life. There just seems to be like a randomly someone is going to be coming into your life, but I also feel like there's someone from your past that's going to be coming in to reconcile with you as well. Be careful with the person from your past because I just feel like this is someone who has not changed. This is also someone who is a repeat offender as well. And you know what I mean when I say that? Like, this is someone that may have hurt you or they may have caused a lot of emotional damage or disappointments. And I feel like someone is possibly coming back around to kind of spin the block. So just be careful with that. They could also be watching you at a distance, but I also feel like with this new person, you may be possibly seeing some sort of new possibilities with this person. Maybe this is person that is coming in to kind of bring some sort of a sense of security for you. This is someone that could be coming in to kind of help you financially, or they're coming in to provide for you. So there's going to be a new energy that's going to be coming in for you, but it requires you kind of leaving someone from the past in the past in order for you to experience this new connection. You may think about the person from time to time in the past, or they may be possibly thinking about you from time to time. But I feel like there could be another opportunity or a new experience coming into your life that's going to be a lot more emotionally satisfying for you. My kid is 21. No spinning the block around here. Good. Look. Do not spin the block, okay? Do not. You're welcome, Noah. There, I just feel like there's someone that's going to be resurfacing. They feel like you guys did not finish on good terms, or you guys did not finish a cycle properly. And I feel like someone is coming in because they want to kind of really fix or mend things with you. Um, but I feel like they are the same person. They're not, nothing has changed with this person. They're still in the same space that they were with you years ago, or maybe months from now. Poison ivy. No, it's not. You have one, two. Actually, I'm doing chastity now. So you have one, two. You have three people in front of you. There's another person coming in. Shanette. Just, you're fertile. Okay. I'm just saying. You're fertile. You're fertile. You're welcome. Are two cancers made for each other? That's a lot of emotions in one relationship. There needs to be, if you're going to be with another water sign, there needs to be established boundaries with that person. But I also feel like both people need to know that there's a safe space to kind of communicate how they're feeling, because you're welcome, Shanette. Because two water signs together can be very emotional. It can somewhat come off toxic too, because especially if one water sign is more evolved than the other person can try to emotionally manipulate the other water sign. So it has to be with a water sign that you may feel has been evolved, or maybe possibly on the same page as you. But two water signs together is a very emotional connection, a very sensitive connection. It can be very overwhelming, just to say the least. It's a very overwhelming relationship. Let me see. Drifting on a memory. Ain't no way I'd rather be than with you. Let me do chastity. Okay. High Priestess trying to come out. Okay. This looks promising. Why? Dang, this looks good. Chastity, your reading ain't gonna be that long either because this looks good. Okay. The premise of your reading, Chastity, is that everybody can't come with you. Your friends can't come with you. Family members can't come with you. Where you're going, everybody can't come with you. I feel like you're going to be walking into prosperity, walking into some sort of abundance. I'm seeing like you're finally like reaping the benefits. You may have been planting a lot of seeds, and I feel like they're just coming to flourish now. I'm seeing financial stability for you. I'm also seeing that this is also something that is also boosting your self esteem as well. So there just seems to be a lot of confidence that you're also going to be experiencing as well. Many of the signs that are coming out for you, I'm getting Aries. Actually, I'm getting a Leo. I'm not even gonna name Aries Leo. I mean Aries Sag. I'm seeing Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're blocking somebody, or you're refusing to talk to somebody, or you could be like blocking yourself from thinking about somebody. I don't even know how you can do that, but whatever. You could be possibly like blocking yourself from reminiscing about someone, or someone could be possibly doing that about you. I feel like you're not really wanting to think about the past or reminisce about the past or think about those times because you're trying to push forward. You're trying to kind of really move forward with your life. I do also feel like because the star card is here, someone has been thinking about you. Someone is also having some sort of regrets. Someone is also thinking about the past or still stuck in the past as well, and they're unable to move on from the past. I do also feel like there just seems to be some sort of a new cycle coming into your life as well. So one aspect of your life is ending, a new aspect of your life is beginning, and I feel like that is also making somebody upset or hurt because I do feel like someone wanted to kind of come along on this journey with you. Like I said, everybody can't come, so I feel like you have to leave or sacrifice. Not literally sacrifice, but you're having to leave somebody in the past. You're having to let go. You're having to kind of really leave somebody in the past, and someone doesn't like that. It's hurting somebody's feelings that you are possibly just moving on with your life and you're running to abundance and you're succeeding. There's stability, there's financial success, there is you feeling emotionally successful as well. There's also a lot of emotional stability for you as well. I feel like once you kind of like get out of your mind, or you kind of like stop overthinking things and kind of just lead with your purpose, I feel like you run into Nine of Cups. This is like this card right here is like the strongest card in my deck as far as your finances. I'm seeing financial stability for you, security in every aspect. It's not even just financially, but I'm feeling like you're finally coming into the person that you're supposed to be becoming. Like you're finally being that woman that you're supposed to be. So I'm seeing a lot of your character has been built as well. So a lot of character growth. Everything that you went through, it has led to this. Let me do Jasmine. All right, let me do Jasmine. And then do Jasmine. And after that, I'm going to do Blue, Janae, and then Kim. And then I'm going to get off. So I feel like I lost my voice. Let's do Jasmine. Oof, just cards. All right, Jasmine. Okay. That's too many cards. Are you lazy, a man at home? Clothes full of polish and your pockets full grown. You know your fellas, you girl with a friend. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. All right, Jasmine. What I'm seeing for you, Jasmine, is that you could be coming off very defensive, very guarded, but I also feel like you don't want people to know what you're thinking or feeling. I do also feel like you could be coming off very snappy, or you could be coming off very stubborn. You could be going through a lot emotionally, but you're not wanting any help or any assistance. You're just kind of wanting to figure things out on your own. And that's fine, but sometimes we need a little help. But I feel like you don't want that. You want to kind of figure out what's going on or try to figure out things on your own. I do also feel like the moon card, Pisces, we're going into Pisces season. So a little bit of emotions are going to be coming out. But I feel like that is also going to be wrapped up very quickly. Now, I feel like there's a new cycle coming into your life that you kind of have to just let these kind of changes happen naturally. You can't really control these things, but there could be somebody that's going to be coming into your life. I'm getting fuck boy, fuck girl type of energy. This is someone who is very flippant, in and out, wishy washy type of person. Instability comes with this person. I do also feel like there could be some sort of miscommunication between you and this person, but you're going to be happy to hear from this person because you're going to feel like the upper hand, or you're going to feel like you have the power in your hands. But someone could be possibly coming towards you that you have not heard from. So someone is coming back around. I do also feel like this is someone who comes in for a good time, but they don't stay for a long time. So just be careful with that. Just make sure that someone's not coming into your life for some sort of sexual gratification. So don't give the cookie up. Keep the legs closed. Keep your legs closed to married men. Keep your legs closed. I'm not saying you're married. I'm just, you know. I'm not saying they're married. If you know, you know. Okay, Nene Leaks. Close your legs to married men. Excuse me? Close your legs to married men. Wow, Nene. Is he married? Absolutely. Close your legs to marry him. Ah, when Real Housewives of Atlanta was a vibe. Anyways, so it is time for you to be careful because this could be someone that just be coming in just for some sort of sexual gratification. I do also feel like there's going to be some sort of changes that are going to be coming into your home. I do also feel like you could be possibly moving furniture, or you could be possibly doing some sort of changes. It could be like decor, but it could be just major changes that are going to be happening in your home. You could be possibly cleansing your home, or you could be possibly just kind of getting rid of old things that you are having to get rid of. It could be old clothes, or just kind of like old things that you have laying around the house that you just need to get rid of. A lot of dead weight or a lot of dead air in your home is what I'm getting for you. But girl, watch out for this person. Someone that you haven't heard from. And I see you being very defensive and also trying to be very guarded and create some sort of boundaries with this person. But they're very like, I'm getting a song by, I love this song. I'm getting a song by Jessie J called Sweet Talker. Maybe you need to go listen to that, because this is someone who's a really good sweet talker. This is someone that might possibly sing you out your panties. So be careful with that. Be careful with that. But I love that song by Jessie J. Talk to me, oh yeah, sweet talker, sweet talker. Don't you know rolling so low? After tonight, oh yeah. Cause I could play this game with my eyes closed. Baby, shake it off, okay. Jessie J is a vibe. She is like so underrated. But anyways, I'm hearing the song Jessie J Sweet Talker. Maybe you need to go listen to that song. That whole album is a vibe, so please listen to that album. That whole album is a vibe. um, but y'all know how I feel about my music. But anyways, go listen to Jessie J. I've been very guarded with my youngest child's father. I stepped back from him. Absolutely, as you should. As you should. Absolutely. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what comes with that. You absolutely know what comes with that. All right, let's do blue. And I'll do Janae, and then I'll do Queen, and then I'm gonna get off. Yo, I've been fasting all day. I just want some French fries. Yes, yes, absolutely. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. You're welcome, Jess. You're welcome. All right, let's do that. Wow, I almost slipped and said the name. Let's do blue. I shuffled really well, and the same card came out for blue that Jasmine had. Why y'all so mean to these people? Y'all so mean to these men or women. Because I'm seeing, like, for you, Blue, there just seems to be a little bit of, like, you are kind of, like, really putting somebody in their place, coming on very guarded. You're refusing to listen to them. So you could be coming off very stubborn. You could also be coming off as just, like, not willing to compromise. That's the nicest way I can possibly put it. Because I was going to say you coming off like a... But you're coming off as someone who's not willing to compromise. And there's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't compromise if you feel that way. There just could be someone who may be at a distance from you, but they're just emotionally immature. They're coming up as a page of cups, and the page of cups for me symbolizes that someone who is not emotionally prepared for what you maybe possibly want. Let's say you want some sort of a commitment. Maybe you want longevity. Maybe you want a connection. Maybe you want a partnership. I just feel like someone is not on that level just yet. I do also feel like they could be possibly watching at a distance. So they could be possibly watching you on social media, keeping tabs on you, could be asking your friends and family about you or what you're up to, trying to get in your business, but not really be in your business. So someone may be possibly around asking what's going on with you. I do also feel like you're also trying to be very private, like you may be possibly coming out very strategic about what you're posting on social media. You could be also coming out very strategic about like what you share with your friends and family because you don't want any rumors or you don't want people to kind of talk. There just seems to be a little bit of like you hiding what you're thinking or feeling or hiding how you really feel. And I feel like out of the blue, there's going to be someone that's going to be coming in, but this is someone who's there's an inconsistency here. This is also someone who's very confused. They don't really know what they want. I do also feel like you're going to be happy to hear from them nonetheless. But I also feel like there just seems to be like if someone says that they're changed or now they want commitment, it's a lie. They're a liar. Blue, be careful. Somebody lying to you, and they're lying because they want to be around you, or they're lying because they want to be back in your life. But I feel like if you do decide to let them back into your life, it's the same old shit all over again. Literally going back into the same thing over and over again with this person. Like I don't see someone has changed. They say they have, but they haven't changed. They're at a distance from you. They're keeping their distance from you because they know that once they come in, they're going to be met with defensive energy. They're going to be met with hostile. Not saying that you're a hostile person, but they know that they're not going to just come into your life and just be all willy nilly. Like they know when they come into your life that there is going to be work that is going to be required from them. But I feel like once they get you where they need you, they kind of slack off again. I'm sorry if y'all can hear Louis snoring. He snores like a grown man. Hope you know you're rolling solo. Let me do Janae. Cause I can play this game when my eyes closed. Baby, shake it off, okay. All right, let's do Janae. Janae, you're being very no nonsense with somebody. Um, Not to say you shouldn't be, but I feel like you're being very no nonsense with someone. You're not playing around with someone. I do also feel like with you, there just seems to be a little bit of just coming off as really having to put your foot down with this person. So again, it's warranted. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's warranted where you're kind of putting this person through. So again, you should, okay, you should do what you're doing, okay. But I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of just like, be careful. Like you don't want to hurt people, okay. You want to kind of like have a level of um shut up, Janae. You want to have a level of creating boundaries, but you don't want to be mean with creating those boundaries, okay? So that's why I said be careful, because I just feel like you're coming off not like a, a, a bully per se, but I just feel like you are kind of really giving someone a hard time, that you're having to kind of really be careful because they're very sensitive. It's a very sensitive energy. This is also someone that could be possibly going through a lot, or possibly experiencing a loss. Okay. You haven't said a word to them. I'm just saying, before you do, be careful, okay? Like don't be mean. Okay? We're not mean queens, okay? Just be mindful of how you're kind of expressing yourself. I do feel like someone is going to be coming in, but I feel like you're still going to be ignoring them. This is someone that does, I do honestly see that this person does want to like fix things with you. Like they're very sincere with that. This is not someone that's going to be coming in to play around. They're not coming in to play any games with you. I feel like they do want to kind of take things and move things forward with you, but the only reason why um, they haven't really taken some sort of initiative is only because this person doesn't really know how to express themselves. They're still young minded, they still have a lot of learning to do. I do also feel like this is someone who is having to go after what they want, but they lack doing that. They don't know how to do that. This is someone who's still learning, or this is someone who's still learning how to go after whatever it is that they want, or to execute a conversation, or execute what it is that they desire. There's also someone that could be possibly trying to hold back, and they could also be afraid of expressing themselves to you because they possibly know what comes with that. I mean, let's be honest. But I feel like there just seems to be like, again, like holding back. purposely from you. Just be careful, okay? Just be careful. I just I don't want you to be mean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be mean. I mean, I want to say don't be mean, but you might be you still might come off mean. Um, but just be mindful. Just be mindful. Not too late. Oh my goodness gracious. Janae, just watch how you express yourself, because a lot of people can't take what you dish out. Okay, um, it could come off too hurtful. Hurtful is the word. So just be careful with that. You don't want to hurt people's feelings. No matter no matter how bad they may have treated you, or you're in my city next week, I'm not gonna be here. Oh my god, please let me know when. Let me know when, because I might not be here. I have my anniversary. I might not be here. Just let me know. Yeah, yeah, stuck in the middle. Yeah, yeah. Da, 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 da. Let me know what. Let me know when. You wanna be something, something. You wanna be something, something. You wanna be something, something. Yeah, yeah, stuck in the middle. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Be nice, Janae. Be nice. All right, I'm gonna do Kim, and then I'm gonna get off. All right, let's do Kim. Shoot. All right, let's do Kim. All right. Let me see. Kim is my last person. Oh, yeah. Let's do Kim. Hoping on road solo. Oh my god, not all the cards, chat. Not all the cards fall on the floor. All right. This is for Kim. Kim, there's a lot of past energy with you. Be careful though. Not to say anything is bad is gonna happen, but I just feel like you may be coming off very defensive, that you possibly missed this opportunity. So let's say, for example, there's someone around you that is coming back around, and you really wanted them to come back around. I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you coming off very insensitive. So just again, be careful how you express yourself. I do also feel like with you, there just seems to be a little bit of like coming off very shy, very timid, being very reserved, also trying to kind of like really pull back your energy from someone. Or someone could be possibly doing this to you, but I feel like there could be someone coming around you that is somewhat of a soulmate to you. So there's gonna be like soulmate energy coming into your life. I do also feel like this is someone who is possibly a part of your soul tribe. So that's why I said just be careful how you express yourself because you could be possibly missing on some sort of opportunity because I do feel like someone is going to be coming in and there's going to be stability that they're trying to bring. And this also could be someone that maybe possibly wants to provide for you. Someone does want to kind of either take care of you or they may be possibly wanting to kind of move forward with you, like a higher level of commitment. I do also feel like for you, there just seems to be out of the blue, this is someone that's from your past that's going to be coming in. And I feel like you're going to be happy, but at the same time, you're going to be very cautious of this energy. Only because, not because you don't feel like you can trust it, but I did feel like you've gone through a lot in the past emotionally. And I feel like you're really wanting to kind of really take your time when it comes to opening your heart or getting back out there emotionally because I do feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like not it's not jaded, but I just feel like again you've gone through a lot emotionally in the past and you're not really wanting to repeat the same cycles over and over again. So you're kind of being very cautious with how you approach things. So again, there just seems to be a little bit of just like coming off as not trusting what's being offered to you. I do also feel like there seems to be a little bit of like feeling like you have to really get yourself back balanced emotionally. I do also feel like for you, there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to come off. Um, it's like you may possibly have like a strong poker face. A really, really strong poker face is what I'm seeing. Um, I don't know why you have to. Maybe you have your reasons. Who am I to judge? But there just seems to be like you having a strong poker face and not wanting to let anyone see you sweat or not wanting someone to see you crack. So why are you on the fence? I see that there's a lot of history between you and this person. Girl, you making that poor man nervous. You know what I mean? You making that boy nervous, making that boy sweats. Because I'm just seeing that someone is just, you know, they. I know, I see you're scared. But honestly, I feel like it would be the best decision if you decide to move forward. Just be honest. These are all good cards. You know what I mean? These are all good cards as far as like commitment. These are all good cards as far as like someone wanting to move forward with you. These are all good cards as far as like someone just really wanting a higher level of commitment. So these are all good cards. I don't see any bad cards. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know I'm not gonna lie to you. These are all good cards. I feel like you are the one that's holding back from this person. I see all good cards. This is someone that wants to take care of you. This is someone who's going to be a provider for you. I feel like once they feel like they have you completely, I feel like they're going to give you everything. Someone's going to spoil you. Girl, I always tell people you're not going to have everything that you want. You're not going to have everything, all your box checked when it comes to being with a man. But if a man can check the majority of your box, why not, sis? Why not? I'm seeing really good things with him. And I don't usually say that. Usually there's some fuckery going on. But with this particular person, I see good things. I don't see any bad things. Congratulations in advance. And if I'm not invited to the wedding, I'm gonna be pissed. I need to be invited to a goddamn wedding. Like, none of my clients, none of y'all want to invite me to y'all wedding? Like, what the hell? What am I, chopped liver? Nobody wants invite me to a wedding. I want to see somebody get married. Oh my goodness. But y'all, let me get off. I love y'all so much. I am going to get off here because I'm extremely tired from fasting all day. I love y'all unconditionally. Y'all already know. I will see y'all next. No, I will see y'all on Thursday. Yeah, girl, I better be invited. I will see y'all on Thursday. I'm doing live readings, free readings on Thursday on my TikTok. So if you want a free reading, please, it's first come, first serve. I'm only going to be on there for an hour. It's going to be timed. I'm going to get on time at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm getting off at 8 p.m. Like, I'm going to be very strict with like getting off at that time because it's only going to be for an hour. So first come, first serve. So if you want a free reading, join me on TikTok this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you would like to book a reading with me, my readings are still on sale. Use code Welcome Back at checkout, and you will get money off your reading. But yeah, this is pretty much it, y'all. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all Thursday. Please be safe. Please be good. Be kind to each other. And I'll see y'all Thursday.